if Haaland pops off and really triples his goal output based off him feeding off of City and their creativity, he scored. Debut, first game, your boy scored. You see, I always say, I still have my questions. I still have my questions about Haaland and what he's able to do and whether he fits into this team. And I think it's hard to really come to a consensus from the preseason game. Now, obviously, look, I watched pretty much like the first half, and I think he played the first half, and Alvarez played the second half, if I believe, because I was switching between that and the Arsenal Chelsea game. Mostly there was like a massive break and so forth, but I did watch up until he scored. And you can see it's going to go one of two ways. It's either Haaland struggles to fit into this team, or because of how creative City are, Haaland will get loads of chances and he'll score loads of goals because he'll be in the right place, right time, and these guys will find it. And again, that goal that I scored is what I think Pep is bringing Haaland in for. De Bruyne is going to have a pre-assist or launch the attack, and either it's a Silva or a homeboy or a Jack Grealish, put the ball over, give it, like that was a Pep goal. That was a Pep goal. Pass, 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 give the ball, pass the ball, take the ball, give the ball, pass the ball, boom. So if they can replicate that, and Haaland gels well with the team and reads the runs and so forth, he's going to score a lot of goals. He's going to score a lot of goals because you're dealing with one of the most creative teams in the league. And what these guys have been missing is a pure goal scorer. Jesus is a way better player than Haaland. Like, as a footballer, he's way better. But Haaland is a way better goal scorer. He just, in terms of goal scoring, off the ball movement, Haaland is way better. And they just not have a pure quality goal scorer in terms of having that goal scorer's instinct in a Jesus. And I think with their Haaland is a guy who brings out goal scorer's instinct that I think they may have missed with their loss to Real Madrid. Because Pep is thinking, man, if we had Haaland in there, in either of those two legs, we smoked them. We put those things away. You know, so where Mahrez and all those other guys failed, Haaland will succeed. So, and again, remember, Grealish, tough season. But most people say first season grace under Pep system, which is difficult to acclimatize to and takes a season to really understand. So if you're saying Grealish really starts to pop off and really understands the team better well and is now much more effective and he works well with a Haaland, he could get G's. He could get G's. So for City, yeah, man, look, it's one game. So we have to now see what happens following in the season. I still have my questions, but you could possibly be seeing a guy score a hell of a lot of goals feeding off of one of the most creative teams in the world. Between De Bruyne, Silva, and if Grealish pops off, Haaland, you're going to get at least 3-4 quality chances every game. You put one or two away, this guy could stack up. Bayern worry me. So, of course, obviously, Sadio Mane wasn't playing in the first half that I saw. But you could already feel the loss of Lewandowski not being there. The window is still young. There is still time to go. But I am worried with how Bayern Munich are looking, because they need someone of a replacement. So you look at this Bayern team and you say to yourself, so I say to a Khan, I say to a Salihamidzic, would Cristiano Ronaldo be so bad? Just for a year, just to figure yourself out if you know you can't get an Nkunku or you can't get a guy. So if you're saying you can get maybe Nkunku 2 years' time just for this 1 year, would Ronaldo be so bad? Just a pure goal scorer, just someone in there to put the ball in the back of the net, because at the end of the day, it doesn't fit his tool and everything. Goals win games. Goals win games. So yeah, man, look, I said it's going to be a very interesting season, because if Haaland pops off and really triples his goal output based off him feeding off of City and their creativity, it could possibly be City's treble. Possibly.